Hi, this is Cecilia from Scrapbooking. Cecilia, welcome to my channel. Today I want to share with you a tutorial. I want to use this gorgeous paper collection The Beach is Calling by Graphic 45, and I want to show you what I have here. I got the ephemera assortment. I've got also chipboard stacks and frames. I also have here my cardstock sticker set, which is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I didn't open this yet. I want to check. The stickers are still a little bit glossy, not as the ephemera assortments, which are already matte on the surface, and they are just great. But everything is amazing. I am really in love. And of course, the must-have ribbon transfer set. This is so gorgeous to work with. It's amazing. I really love it so much. I have my 8x8 patterns in solids and my 12 paper pad, and I want to show you. I am not planning to use the 12 by 12 this time because of course I want to make an album, but for now I want to change the frame with my kids picture that I have in my office. So I want to do something different this time. Let me show you. This is The Beach is Calling paper sheet. This is the back. You are watching how gorgeous is this. And you will find 3 sheets. And we will be using this size, paper size, okay? The 8x8. This is Every Seashell Has a Story. This is so beautiful. This color palette, it's amazing. This is beside. Beautiful paper collection. I think Graphic 45 major hits are always the beach and Christmas. I am not saying that the other collections are less impressive, but I don't know, maybe because I love beach, I live close to the beach, and I love Christmas. So this is Enjoy the Waves. Beautiful cut aparts, the everything, it's just gorgeous. And this is in the back. These little houses are the inspiration for me for the project that I am going to do with you right now. Look at this. The color combination is so beautiful. This is Sandy Toes and Sun-Kissed Snows. Beautiful, gorgeous. And the back as well, it's so pretty. And look at this, how cute is this? The Sleep, Eat, Beach, Repeat. Great idea. Of course, great idea. And the B-sides is so fun because it's wavy. It's not straight, the lines, it's a little bit wavy. So another sheet with, well, these are the cards, and is the name High Tide Good Vibes. Beautiful images as usual. I love this so much. Beautiful, all of them. And the B-side is beautiful as well. Perfect to journal about your pictures. Now this one with the some sweets, Take a Dip in the Sea. It's so pretty. All the swimsuits are beautiful as well. The B-side, again, so pretty. And the last one is Dive Right In. Another houses, but now the background is more navy blue because we have this with light blue, and this another one. Where is that? I think it's this one. No, this is not. With more cream creamy. This one, you see? We have 3 different sheets with a lot of houses, but in different shades of blue, and this is a combination of the colors, okay? And the B side, this is just my, well, I am not sure if this is my favorite sheet, but it's gorgeous. I love it so much. I don't know if you can appreciate it in the camera, because there is not a plain navy blue. There is a little bit of more light blue in the back. So this is, and that gives a lot of dimension, deep to the background. Okay, it's so beautiful. And of course, I need to use one. I am not sure if I'm going to use this sheet or this one for the cover. And my idea, because I was inspired by the houses, I want to make one house in the way that when you open the door, you can see the picture inside. It's a different kind of frame, okay? So let's see what's happening. What can we do? I have here apart already some of the embellishments, but I will tell you in a moment. So first, let me tell you, in my case, I'm going to use this chipboard that is 1/8 of an inch. How is the name? Well, it's 1/8 of an inch, okay? The chipboard. And we are going to need 2 pieces that measure 8 by 5, 2 of them. Now, with these 2 pieces, what I did, let me put this here, because I use a piece that I have left, but this, probably I want to remove it, and it's going to be easier for you to see in this way. Okay. This piece measure 8 by 5, all right? Then I measure from the bottom to the top at 6, and then of course I found my center, which is 2.5, and I just cut, joining this mark with the center and joining this mark with the center. Then I have another piece, which is this one. I think it's this one, the side, yes. And I just draw all around this, and then I just remove the top, okay, this peak. All right, one it's going to be my back and one it's going to be my front. And for the sides, we need 2 pieces that measure 6, which is this side, by 2. 2 of them, okay? For the bottom, my floor, we need 1 piece that measures 6 by 3, all right? And I didn't cut yet my roof, because first I want to make all of this, and then the roof is just going to be stick on the top, and I will tell you the measurements in a moment, okay? Now, I want to open my door. That's the idea, okay? So how I make my measurements? Okay, I measure 1.25 from each side to the center, 1.25 here as well. I made 2 marks. I draw my lines, and then I just measure 5 from the bottom to the top. And now we need to remove this piece. Okay, okay, I already removed this piece, but later we will need to cut a little bit in 2 sides, okay? Now, first I want to attach the side walls, which are going to be in this way. The back, it's going to be on top of the side walls, okay? Not in this way, okay? In this one. So I need to add my glue here. Okay, this is dried, and now I like to double check if this is aligned in the back as well. Okay. Okay, I put the name here though, because I always lose my pieces. Okay, I use paste leftover paper cardstock that I had, and I just cut strips that measure 1 inch wide and a score at a half, and well, this is the length that I had. So I just need to align it here and make my pencil mark to cut my pieces, and start adding this here. Here, this is my back, so I'm going to put on top my hinge, and I made my pencil mark, align it with this top side, you can see here, and this one align it with this side, and now I can cut here and to here, and I double check just to be sure. And probably here I need to reduce a little bit, just a little bit. That's perfect. But first, let's remove. Now again, we repeat here the same. Align it with the bottom. Then we mark here and calculate here and here. I am just calculating the center, okay? Which I think it's going to be probably here. Now let's double check if this fits. Okay. First, I want to cover all around this piece, okay? So first, let's start here and make the pencil. We will add a piece of this one here, just to cover all around, okay? I need to cover the inside first, and I use this gorgeous paper. What I did is that I cut this, I just took off the information strip on the top, and then because inside it's 5 inches, I cut it at 4 7/8. Now, this is going to be inside, so I'm going to put this, align it here with my mat. I will try to align it, and then align on top this piece to make my pencil marks to remove this. Okay, now you can do another thing, because this is 6, just mark to 6 and then just cut that. But I already made my marks, and it's going to be faster and easier to do it with this. This doesn't need to be really perfect. So let's see if this fits. I need to cut a little bit more. Okay, now that I have this here, well, another idea is to secure it with some clips. And now we can come to the back and just make my pencil marks. And now I have my pencil marks, so this will be more easy to remove. I'm going to remove a little extra. And that's it. And I am thinking that I'm going to use my hinges here, and in the bottom, as well as here and here in this part. These are going to be inside, so the hinges are going to be in here. Okay, so now for the sides, with the leftover a piece of paper, I just cut this at 6, and it's about 3 1/4 what I got left. I just cut it at a half, okay? Because I want to cover here and here. But first, let me add my hinges here, and here, as well as in the bottom, in this part, and this in the top, and in the bottom, and then I'll come back. Okay, I need to give you an advice, because we have here this on top of this. I'm going to take my measurement here, and you can just mark with the in this way. But now this, you can see here, what I am going to do is make a pencil mark, and then press here to find here. You can see here I have 2 lines, scoring lines, so I'm going to cut from here to here and just leave about 1/8 of an inch, which is the width or the measurement of my in this way, you can see, and then everything it's covered. I want to explain this because sometimes I've been asked, how do I make to keep everything neat? And well, I am ridiculously a perfectionist, so I just try to do it and follow the paper lines. Okay, so but you just need to take the time to do it. It's not a big problem, just need some time. That's all we need. Okay, and I think it's a good idea to remove it here in an angle, because it's going to look better. Yes. I am using the pieces that are left, okay? Now, here, again, I'm going to measure from here to the corner, to this corner, but here to here. Now, this can be fit here. Okay, now here you just need straight, and that's it. Okay. Okay, let's continue and let me explain what I did. Well, first I did what I said. I cover here, 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 the bottom all around, and in the front I also add my hinges here in the top and in the bottom, not here because this is going to be stick here and the hinge is going to be outside. All right, we will do that in a moment. I also, you already knew how to cut this paper. I just stick this, okay? Now, what I want to make here with you, this is the paper that is going to be here in the front. So, okay, no. I think that I need to mark my center part first. So what I am going to do is align it with the bottom and try to leave the same space here and here, okay? I mean, it's just calculate, okay? I am not going to be obsessed here because now we need to mark here, 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 this corner and this side, okay? And now I'm going to join these marks first. So let's remove this. So I'm going to hold it in this way. I am just going to mark with my pencil, and in this case I'm going to come a little bit down here. Let me find my center. I think it's going to be better. This is 5 1/8, so we need to be at 2.5 1/16. That's my center. So okay guys, well, you won't see it, but it happens that I lost the light or energy here in all my, well, not all my city, but that happened, and it was more than 5 hours. So I move on in some things, easy things that I can explain you and you will understand, and now we can continue. Okay, first I use some of the and because it was I didn't have light, I didn't see it, and it's upside down. Oh my goodness, but it's okay. My kids are going to be in the front. It's just to decorate. I use the ribbons. This one, this is on top, and then this is on top of this. This is just a piece, okay? I didn't use it all complete. Let me show you. Is this one. I just cut this piece, okay? So what else? I'm planning to use this to put it here and kind of hang some things here, two of the swimsuits because they are so beautiful. And with a piece of fabric, this measure, let me tell you how much it measure. It's about 5.5 inch long by 1.5, something like that. And also I use three ribbons. This one on top is this shell, and this is on top as well. And this is not my idea of using it on fabric. I saw my teamie Tanya who did it, and I really love it. So that's why I try to do it. Okay, what else? Oh, well, we need this piece measure almost the 7 inches the length. To this chipboard I added 2 thick chipboards on the back to add dimension because I want this to be here. My kids picture, I fussy cut all around. This picture was taken a few days ago, and then I cut a craft chipboard from graphic 45 to make it sturdier. Okay, but also to be able to put it in this way, I add 1, 2, 3, 4 layers of chipboard as well. And it depends how much dimensional you want this to be, and that's it. Okay, this is my idea. This is going to be here. The towel, it's going to be hanging here, but I want to put it like so. Now, because to move on faster, let me move this away. This is ready to start assembling. Okay, I cut my papers, and I am not sure if I recorded that or not, but it's easy. Just align it and then use some clips to hold it in this way and in this way. And in the back you need to draw a line here, but because when you draw the line it's going to be until these edges, I took off about 1/16 of an inch. It depends how much you want to remove. Okay, and I did the same for the back. I am not going to stick this in the back yet, because first, what else? The door. The door I needed to reduce a little bit, so now this measure 2 3/4, no, 3/8 of an inch, 2 3/8 of an inch, and 5. Okay, and I just cover all around. Now I cut 2 pieces of this paper, and this is my front, so I think I can already attach this. And we need from the pieces that I remove from the door, I use this because this is going to be in the front, so I can stick this here. Of course, I think that I need to add something here as well. So, okay, and that needs to dry. Okay, I can do this. It's going to be easier if we attach first, and I'm going to use this because this to open 2 slots here to put this inside. And well, first I'm going to use this because this is thick chipboard. It's going to be easier. I want to put something inside because I don't want to close it completely, to push this down completely, because we need some room to pick this up. Okay, so we need to see where carefully I will try to open my hole here. And now I'm going to tell you where is this. It's 1.5 from the top to the bottom, and a little bit more than a half an inch. Okay, so now to this ribbon I use glue on the tails. Okay, and my idea is to open here, put it through the ribbon like so, and now I need to be sure if this fits. And can I close it? Yes. Okay, all right. I don't want this to be loose. Okay, perfect. You see? Towel, because I am pretending this is a towel. Oops, I don't want this to cover all, so I want to, let me see if I can. Okay, I am waiting that my heat gun it's ready to use it. What I am going to do is attach these two pieces on the sides and this one in the back. Okay, I made this kind of sack to put one here. Probably I'm going to make another one to put it here. I've got this piece and I just cut I've got this in here in my town, so this piece measure 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, a little bit, something like that, some cotton. Okay, now I hope this is ready. Well, it's not completely ready, but let's see. Maybe something like this, because we are going to glue this here in the center. Okay, so I'm going to add my glue there, and be careful, you don't want to burn yourself. Okay, this is my Teflon. It's hot still. This is really, really hot. Okay, maybe I'm going to add in this side. okay? Just to secure it. Okay, I'm going to use the same paper that I use inside, but now with this side on the top. And this measures 6 by 3. And this is the leftover that I use from the bag. So this is going to be just to cover the bag, okay? Okay, so okay, I was thinking and thinking, and I think the best I can do is stick this piece on the top already, and then we will continue and we will improve whatever we need to do, okay? Because I would like to add something to reinforce it inside, but we'll see. We'll see. This is just a decorative element, so this is going to be there. Now we need to open this and align it here. Okay, now we can add this one here as well. In this moment you can check if you want to reduce a little bit of knot. I am fine with that. So now carefully, because we just attach this side, okay? You don't want to push here, but you want to be sure it is on place. If you prefer to wait, you can do it, of course. Okay, I'm going to think about the lights. They're going to be inside, of course, because I want to see the picture of my kids. But let me tell you about the roof. This is a piece of thick chipboard that measures 8 by 2.5. Yes, 2.5. And at the half, which is 4, I just cut without going to the very end. So now I need to cover with hinges here, 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 and later we will add another here when we are sure where is this going to be, okay? Right, this one. Okay, so let me tell you exactly what I am going to do. I'm going to measure here directly. And I know that I need to exactly in the same way. Let me tell you how am I going to do it. I already attached here my hinges. Now let me show you. I just measure from here to here, and I just cut it. And now with the roof on place, I am going to stick this, okay? But it's important that you have your roof on place. And here definitely it is important to wait until this piece is dried. And while I am waiting this is dried, what I am going to do is cover my sides, okay? I'm going to wait because this needs to dry properly, and I'm going to stick these two pieces on the sides, okay? And then I'll come back with you because I have prepared another one to attach it. From the outside, I'm going to use the same pattern that I use in the door, and from the inside, this one, but in the opposite side. It's going to be inside, so I am not worried for that. Okay, I'm going to stick my sides and I'll come back. Be careful because you want to be able to read the note as I did it with the ribbon, please. Okay, we are back and we will try to finish the project already. And let me explain you what I have here. I've used this C6 die on the fence and cut 4 of the shapes because I want to add my fence in as the graphic 45 embellishments has, okay? So I cut craft chipboard. I size it down at 1.5 and the same width of the C6, and then I just align it with the top, okay? And then I cut my 4 pieces. So I will explain you in a moment how are we going to work with this. Now, I already add the back on my door, and I was testing because I want to add this here. I think, and I want to attach, well, you cannot see it. So I want to open now my door to the right side, okay? You can change it if you prefer, but I am going to do it in that way. And I need some hinges. So what I did, I have this tiny piece of Tyvek that I stick on top of this cardstock, just because I want to prevent this the paper will be tear, and I am thinking to cover it with this beautiful washi tape. This needs to dry, of course. Let me explain you how I made these pieces. Okay, imagine, well, they are not the same width, but I just measure here, from here to here, and I left about 1/8 of an inch longer, and then I overlap the other side. But it's important that you align the pieces here, okay? That's really important, and you can ask for help or you can do it yourself. Just hold here carefully and make your pencil mark. Of course, this is not centered because they need to be the same width, okay? But you just mark where they are joining, and then you just need to cut from here. If you made your pencil mark here, because it is where these two pieces are joining, watch carefully. You need to align these two corners, okay, in this way. And here where the two pieces meet, you need to make, oh, I'm sorry, your mark, and then cut straight to the corner. And now when you have that, you just use it as template. Mark, 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 and cut. I cut because this is 5/8 of an inch, the width. Let me double check. Yes, 5/8 of an inch, and the long, it's 4 1/8 of an inch. Okay, both pieces. So I cut at 1.5. No, 1.5. No, 1 and 1.25 to cover this. Okay. Okay, let me tell you, I already finished this one. These two are ready. Let me tell you how am I going to cover the back. With a piece of cardstock, I am not going to align it with this edge and with this one. I am going to put it in this way. I want to see about 1/16 or 1/8 of an inch here. You can see, and here you can see that space. They are not aligned. Okay, now when I have this, I can draw my line and simply cut this, some of the washi tape to coordinate with the hinges as well. Okay. And now I am just going to see where is my 1/2 inch, and I am going to, this mats, it's really helpful, so I am aligning this with this line, and I know here is 1/2 inch, and one of these squares are 1 inch, so I'm going to use my stronger adhesive and align it with this line. Okay, I think there. Okay, before we attach this to the wall, this needs to dry completely. I'm going to start adding my glue and aligning these pieces here. Okay, and then we will secure it in the back. You can see here. So let's start. hinge is secure. Now we can move to the opposite side. You can see this is so cute, and of course you watch here, they are not joining here, but I am not worried because we have a lot of embellishments. So maybe let's find, and I start aligning with this side, and then in this way just bend it a little bit. Now this is bigger because, let me show you, I want this to finish here, and then just cut this piece. Now with I'm going to make a pencil mark in the back to see where is my middle part, okay? And now I just need to check where I need to cut the other piece a little bit shorter, because this needs to be in this way. So I need to remove more, and I am just going to cut this in this way, and now I can put this here. Okay. Now I'm going to paint this, but I think it's the moment to stick this. This is already perfectly stick there, so this is a little bit loose, so let's add the glue here. Enough glue. This is holding even the door, so I'm going to use another one here to hold this in place until this dries, because I cannot add nothing here. So we wait until this dries. Okay, I'm going to use in a pot, this is a recycled pot from the yogurts, so I'm going to use a little bit. Let me use something. I don't want this to be too dark, so I am going to try to reduce the brownish with this. Let's start with the inside first. Okay, I already paint my fences in both sides. Now I'm going to apply this color only, but for this step I'm going to use a dry brush. Okay, so well, this is not going to paint in this color, and you want to use a little bit here, remove the excess, and then just give it some brushes. If you don't have one of these brushes, you need to find something flat in the top. Okay, I already found white, and I'm going to try with this in the top. So first, clean the best you can your brush. If not, look for another one. I have here this one. So let's start in the back. Yes, I like it more, of course. Yes, I like this. Yes, much better. Okay, this is my Bronze Age Finnaber wax, and I'm going to try to see if I like it. Okay, you just need to add a little bit and try first. Just a little bit. Okay, I think this, yes, it is ready. Before we attach this piece to the base, and that's what we are going to do next, be sure that the door open and closes. Now here is the problem. I want that the door closes perfectly. Okay, I'm going to attach this in the opposite side, and I am not worried if it's not covered in the back, because now you need to do this carefully, okay? There. We are just going to make something that holds the doors. The door, not doors. There is only one door. There we go. I am not going to tie the second knot firmly because I just want to be sure if I can open it. Yes. And if I can close it. Yes. Okay. Now probably I'm going to lose a little bit. This is open, you just move it in this way. This is loose, okay? I added my glue just here, this half of the circle, okay? Yes, I like it. All right, so now I want to use this. Probably we can add some of these tiny gems here. Now they are going to be really secure with the glue. But it's time to attach this here. And I want this back side aligned here, and I will try to center it from both sides. Well, not center it. I want it more to the side, but not too much that it's so obvious. And don't put your glue here, only here, okay? And now I am seeing that yes, we are going to watch here when we open. Okay, I want to decorate a little bit with stickers, and I'm going to use this one to add it in my left side. going to add more chipboard here in the door. And first, what I am going to do is attach this one in this side and the other in the opposite side. this piece, and oops, Cecilia, you need to close this. And I really like it. It is not completely perfect, but what I don't want to see. Okay, this is the side that I am going to see when I open. So the idea is to see where is my limit. Here is my limit to add my glue, because I am just going to add my glue in the left side. I want to open this side. Okay, the lights, I just put my lights inside and they are opening and closing. So I was thinking last night, and I think the best solution is just to stick this with my glue, and then this device, it's going to be here, and maybe we can add some pieces of chipboard, or not pieces of chipboard, maybe we can use something like this. No, this needs to be in this side. But we want to be sure. Oops, 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 oops. Yes, I'm going to wait. I need to make this. Yes, I'm going to use magnets, and that's it. And just press this tight in the way that we can remove it if we want. Okay, I am not going to be too worried. I'm going to wait a little bit until this is dried. Okay, I stick these wooden slices pieces. I added 3 of each one, and the way that I like to do it is I see if they fit and if they're at the same height in the 4 corners. So I think it's the moment to add them here. And if that's my table or what, but this is shorter. So what I am going to do, I'm not going to be worried. I'm going to add pieces of chipboard. Now it's all balanced there. Okay, I'm going to wait up for a moment that this piece is dried, and now I want to explain you what I did with my bottle. And I did my bottle because my original idea was to put it in outside, but then I realized that I couldn't see it, the faces inside, and that's all the meaning of this project. So you don't need to use the bottle if you don't want. Just tie perfectly the lights, and then this I am going to adhere here with my hot. I'm going to combine this and my hot glue. Okay, what else? I don't like this, so because I am not going to be worried for the papers and all of that, I will try to cover that with some cheesecloth. Yes, actually, I like it so much. You see, there are no mistakes, just chances to do something different, and that's it. Okay. Now, carefully, I'm going to hold it here and add my glue all these edges. This needs to dry, definitely. I don't want to manipulate this so much, so probably also we can stick these pieces. I'm going to use my glue here, but this is so beautiful. I don't want, well, I'm going to open it in this way, and now you can see you can remove your device to change the battery. We can open it, but don't forget the wire must to be inside. Now the moment of the truth. Oops. I need to remove it. Yes, I can see my kids' faces. That's all about it. Okay, so I am just going to remove here a little bit before it dries completely. And I have some white wax. Yes. And that's what I am going to use it there, because this is in the front, okay? So I don't want this to look messy. So let's put it on place one more time. Now this is opening and closing properly. Probably I'm going to hang, because this supposedly is hanging there, but let me add some chipboard in the back. Why not? This is the moment to be fun with the process and play with your embellishments. Let this dry first. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to turn on the lights. And probably here, just because this needs to look something that is truly hanging there, I'm going to add this here in the very edge, okay? Here, you can see. I am thinking to remove this side, yes, because I want this to be aligned. It's time to wait until this is dried, and I don't want to manipulate it more. So let me show you the finished project, which I really loved so much. This is super cute. I love it, and I like the idea. Well, that's what I say always. It's really complicated to stop playing, but I really love it so much. And now, even if I open it in this side, I can see my cheesecloth and not the chipboard. Just be sure to put inside the excedent of the wire, and that's it. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me in this new tutorial. I hope you like this project that much that you want to replicate it, and if you do that, please don't forget to tag me. I enjoy so much when I can see projects that was inspired by me. You can tag me as a hashtag scrapbooking Cecilia, and follow me in my social media with under that name. My name is Cecilia Certuche, and I am on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, here in YouTube. I have my Etsy shop. And if you like what you see here in this channel, consider subscribe to it and share the project for another people that wants to make or find inspiration as well with this kind of lovely projects. So thank you so much. I hope to see you in the next project. Bye.